Good morning children, welcome back to your class. Today we are going to discuss about the earth. Before I start the topic earth, we'll have a recap. We have started the lesson number 1 in geography, the earth in the solar system. Okay, and we covered about the stars, the constellation, stars, galaxies, constellation, the solar system. In solar system we have covered the sun, and we have even discussed about the planets in previous class. Now we will start from the earth. By hearing earth, easily you can say that earth is a planet. What is earth? Earth is a planet, and it is the third planet in the solar system. I think you can see clearly in this chart. I am holding the chart in my hand. Here is the sun, and earth is the third planet in solar system. Okay, and earth is a unique planet. Why we are saying unique? I will let you know that. Unique because it is the only planet where life has been found, and it is the third planet. As I just now I showed you that earth is the third planet in our solar system. Third planet, and even the largest among the inner planets. What are inners and outer planets? You have remember? I told you these planets are the inner planets and these are the outer planets. Inner planets, and earth is the third, and amongst all the inner planets, earth is the bigger one, larger one. Okay, and now see here, and earth is not in a perfect sphere shape because it is flattened at the poles. Poles means you know that this is the earth. Imagine here is the north pole, here is the south pole. North pole and south pole. So earth is not in a perfect sphere shape. It is flattened towards the poles. That's why it is called as a spheroid. Okay. Now earth rotates on its own axis. As I discussed in yesterday's class, I showed you in previous class that earth rotates on its own axis. Because of this rotation, it causes day and night. Okay, and earth revolves around the sun. You can see here, earth revolves around the sun. This is how the earth will revolve around the sun. And because of revolving around the sun, we are having this revolving around the sun is called a revolution. And this revolution causes the season on earth. The different seasons we are going to have. Okay, till now it is clear? Now I will tell you, earth is also called as a blue planet. Why we call earth as a blue planet? Because 2/3 of the earth is covered with water. I can show you here. Can you see clearly earth over here? And 2/3 of our planet earth is covered with the water. That is why it is also called as a blue planet. Earth is also called as a blue planet. And water is found in all the 3 states. What are the 3 states? Solid, liquid and gases. On earth we are getting water. Water is found in 3 states. Solid, liquid and gases. Now see favorable conditions. The favorable conditions that facilitate life on the earth. What are the conditions which are favorable that it is supporting? Earth is supporting life on the earth, on earth only. So what are the favorable conditions? Now I will tell you optimum distance from the sun. You can see, as we have discussed about sun and the earth yesterday, the distance between the sun and the earth 149 million kilometers, and this distance is helping us. How it is helping us? Because of this distance only we are getting enough light. Okay, not too hot, not too cold. We are getting enough light. Optimum distance from the sun. An average temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. And what is the average temperature we are having? 14 degrees Celsius. Now suitable seasons and weather conditions. To survive on the earth, we are getting suitable seasons, favorable seasons. And weather conditions means all the time throughout the year we are not having one season or the same weather. So the seasons are changing and even the condition in the weather it is also changing. Now adequate availability of liquid water means how much water we require, it is available on the earth. Whether it can be in the liquid form, whether it can be in the solid form, whether it can be in the gas form. And the most and the last important one, an atmosphere that protects us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation which are falling from the earth, from the sun. So this is the atmosphere which has been created by the earth around it, which is protecting us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation. Now children, you can open your textbook, see the page number 5. There is a one comparative study of the planets has been given. Okay, and the source is NASA. If you read their name, significant facts, distance from the earth, diameter, rotation time, revolution time, number of discovered moons till 2010 has been mentioned in that column. You can see that column in your textbook. Venus, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. About all the 9 planets it has been mentioned over there. Now even see the stars and planets differ in many ways. The difference between the star and the planets, how? I will tell you now. They are self-luminous. Who are self-luminous? Stars, because they emit light and heat. Whereas compared to the planets, planets are not self-luminous. They are and only reflect the light of the star. Okay, planets can do only, they can reflect the light of the star. They are very hot. Who are very hot? Stars are very hot compared to the planets. Surface temperature depends on distance from the star. As we know that sun is also a star, so distance from the sun, so the temperature on the surface will differ. If you are too close to the sun, then the temperature of the surface will be very high. If you are too far, then the temperature will be less. Now they twinkle. Who twinkle? Stars. Stars will twinkle. They do not twinkle the way stars do. Who do not? Planets do not twinkle the way stars do. They are very large. Stars are very large. And they are smaller than stars, because planets are, these are the planets and they are smaller than the stars. Now the sun is an example of a star. Just now I told you that sun is also a star. In the previous class also I told you the same thing, that sun is a star. The earth is an example of a planet. Now we are discussing about the earth. Earth is a planet. We all know that earth is a planet. Now see, is the earth flat? Our one more subheading is what? Is the earth flat? We are going to discuss about the, is the earth flat? In page number 5, you can see last column, last paragraph. The ancient astronomers believed that the earth was a flat disk. In the ancient time, people used to believe that the earth was a flat disk. If they go to the edge of it, they may fall down. So they may fall off the edge. Edge of what? Edge of the earth. So they used to get scared for that. But over the, turn the page dear. Students, turn the page. But shape. Okay. This could happen only if the world was round. When they start their journey from here, from this point, and they have started moving from again coming back and ending their journey here only. So they came to a conclusion that earth is not flat like a disc. It is round. That's why they can come to the same point and can end their journey. So they came to a conclusion that earth is sphere in shape. The shadow cast by the earth on the moon during a lunar eclipse is circular. Can you see in your textbook what is mentioning that when the shadow is cast by the earth on the moon during a lunar eclipse, it's circular in shape. Okay. Now the next point, third point, the length of the shadow cast by a stick at 12 noon increases as you keep going further north or the south of the equator. If the earth was flat, the shadow cast by the stick would be same everywhere. See, if the earth is flat like a disc, so the shadow of the stick will be the same. Okay. Now the images of the earth taken from the space show that it is spherical in shape. Can you see in your textbook? One small example has been given that a ship is coming to a port. When ship is coming and the earth is spherical in shape, sphere in shape, then first thing what you can see only the top of the ship. Instead of seeing the complete ship at a time, because it is not a flat like a disc, it is spherical in shape. First you see the top of the ship, then the edge of the ship. Or else, if the earth were flat, as I told you just now, you would see the whole ship at once only. Can you see? The two examples are given there in your test book. I will show you here. This is the spherical shape of the earth, where you can see only top of the ship, not the whole ship. If you imagine the earth is flat like a disc, then you can see at a time the whole ship. Okay. So till here it is clear, students? So now the moon, the asteroids and meteoroids will complete in the next session. Okay. Till that time, stay home, stay safe.